Okay, so you want to know how to do a subtraction algorithm. Well, let's go through a couple of examples now because there are some things that you need to remember, and if you do those things then it's pretty easy. So let's have a look at this number sentence at the top here. It says 3,647 subtract 1,223. Okay, so we need to take that number away from this. First we have to check that we have the whole or the largest number first. We do, and when we do the algorithm, it has to be on the top. We can't switch the numbers around. For addition we can, for multiplication we can, but not for subtraction. The other thing I want you to notice is that when I've written out the numbers, I have made sure that the numbers line up in each place value column. I've got the ones under the ones and the tens under the tens and so on. So we always start in the ones column and we work in this direction. Okay, so we start here working from right to left. Alright, so the first thing we need to ask ourselves is 7 take away 3. Alright, 7 take away 3. So I can use my fingers for that one. 7, count back 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm left with 4. So the answer is 4. So where do I write that? Nice and easy, I write it down here, keeping my numbers lined up in the ones column. Let's go to the tens now, move along to the next house. 4 take away 2. Easy, I know what that is, it's 2. So I write my answer there. Move on to the next house. 6 take away 2 is 4. So I go ahead and write that, keeping it in line in the hundreds column. And on to the next house, the thousands. 3 take away 1, and I've got 2 as the answer. So pretty easy, my answer is 2,424. Alright, when it's like that it's pretty easy. Let's have a look at another example now. So I've got the number sentence 4,781 and I'm taking away 2,954. So when I write out the algorithm, I want the biggest number on top. So I'm going to do that now. 4,781. Take away, and I want to keep my numbers in the place value columns. 2,954. There I go. So I've got it written out. I'm going to choose a different color here so that you can see as I work through. So the first, I remember I start over here in the ones column and I'm going to work in this direction from right to left. 1 take away 4. There's 1. Can I take 4 away from that? No, I can't. So what am I going to do? Well, what I need to do is knock, knock, knock. Go next door, knock on the door, ask for some sugar. But I need to borrow from next door. So I'm going to cross out the 8. That's now a 7. And the 110 that I've borrowed is going to come over here. And it's got a value of 10 ones. So that's going to go there like that. Now I can do 11 take away 4. 11 take away 4. Count 11, count back 4. Alright, I know that it's 7, so I'm going to put that in. Alright, move on to the next house. 7 subtract 5. Okay, that's pretty easy. 7 take away 5. 7 take away 5. We're left with 2. That's the answer, 2. Move on to the next house. 7 take away 9. There's 7. Can I take 9 away from that? No, I can't. So what am I going to do? I've got to go next door. Knock, knock, knock. Can I borrow some sugar? I've got to borrow from this house. Cross it out. This is now a 3. And the one that I've borrowed comes on over and it's worth 10 hundredths. Alright, so now I've got the number 17 take away 9. 17 count back 9. Well, 17 count back 10 would be 7. So 1 less than that would be 8. There we go. 3 count back 2. 1. So there's my answer, 1,827. Alright, let's look at one more example. It's 7,004, take 1,855. Alright, so I want to make sure I write out my number carefully with my digits in each place value column. I want the largest number on top always. And there we go. Made sure all my numbers are lined up perfectly under each place value column. Just grab another color there so that we can all see. Alright, 4 take away 5. There's 4. Can we take 5 from that? No, we can't. What do we got to do? We've got to go next door, knock, knock, knock. Ah, no one's home. There's nothing there to borrow. Go to the next house. Knock, knock, knock. Anyone there? No one home either. Go to the next house along the street. Okay, moving from right to left. Knock, knock, knock. Can I borrow some sugar? Finally, someone's home. I'm going to borrow from here. That's now a 6. Here's the key thing though, boys and girls. I can't skip all the way back home. I've got to actually borrow every house along the way home. Okay, so that one that I've borrowed there has to go here. Now we've got 10. So I can borrow from them now. 10 take away 1 is 9. Again, I can't skip a house on the way home. I've got to go to that house, give them 1, cross it out. That's now a 9. And finally I've gotten home and I've got what I needed. Put it there at the front. Now I'm ready to go. 14 take away 5. 14, count back 5 is, you got it if you're thinking 9. 9 take away 5 is 4. Move to the next house. 9 take away 8 is 1. 6 take away 1 is 5. And there it is, boys and girls. The answer is 5,149. So that's a subtraction algorithm. Watch the video again if you need to. Give a few examples a try. I really hope that helped you. Okay, see you later.